although you want to watch out for the serial cheater because he might bring some diseases into your home. And by your home, I mean your body. But, kind of like King Charles had Camilla for all those years. You know what I mean? Like, if he's got, like, a person, it's kind of like a second wife. And you can have a second husband. But just don't let him lie to you.
Don't let which husband lie to you?
Pardon me?
You said don't let him lie to you. Which him?
That's
which
true.
husband, the first or second?
I didn't even think about that because, yeah, just be honest and don't lie and don't let other people lie to you. You can only lie we've talked about this, in situations where you're being self-protective, like when someone asks you where you live and you're a little creeped out, be like, I live in Boston. You don't live in Boston. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, I'm just visiting from California. Like, then you can lie, self-protection.
But then they say, oh, my mom's from Orono.
Yeah.
And then you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, then you can lie. Other than that, there's no reason to ever lie. You should be proud of who you are, and we all make mistakes, and it's perfectly acceptable to say, dude, I fucked up. And if someone really loves you or someone is connected with themselves on a very deep human level, they'll be like, oh yeah, I fucked up too. It's not like the end of the world. Just apologize. Do what you can to make it better and move along. Okay, that was a lot. Anything you want to know about sex? Because I'm a lot older than you are, so.
Let me think.
Ooh, I have one more thing about sex. Okay, so, young ladies, if you do end up having children the old-fashioned way like I did, get sewn up afterwards.
The husband stitch? So you mean?
No. Oh, I went way further than that. Dr. Doreen Chung, highly recommend her if she's still in practice when you guys have your kids. And she did the full thing.
What? I didn't know this existed. I always thought there was the husband stitch, quote unquote.
Yeah, they do that at the hospital, but it it's like a stitch, how stitches dissolve. No.
Yeah.
No. I was sewed up, clipped from the outside, sewn up on the inside, like.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does your insurance cover that? Probably not, right? Is it elective surgery?
I think it was like a $90,000 surgery.
Jesus. Well, it's probably more today.
But out of pocket, it was only like $30,000.
That's crazy.
Which is mostly like the anesthesiology. And I remember I woke up from surgery and one of the nurses said something like, you could get $1,000 an hour for what she just put between your legs.
Wow.
Yeah. So I highly recommend that.
Damn.
So I remember my friend Tracy from college. We went to visit her parents because her parents lived close by, and we would go there, and she would do her laundry, and I'd hang out with her parents because they were really funny. And Tracy was like, Ma, you got any tampons? And she was like, tampons? I had 2 kids. You put a tampon in there, it falls straight to the floor.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was funny. Do you want to hear another funny Tracy's mom story?
Yes.
Okay. We went over there for dinner one night, and Tracy, they were eating chicken. She's like, Ma, this chicken's really good. And she's like, where'd you get it? And she just looked over like she was annoyed, and she was like, from a chicken?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's my type of humor.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of relationships, so if you really think that you really like someone, I'd say it's very important to pay attention to a couple of things. Like, you want to make sure that you connect on a psychological and emotional level first, that the intimacy is off the charts, and that he adores you. But not in a love bombing way. You don't. If he walks in the door adoring you, no. Well, maybe yes, but you want to like watch out for that. Like if he's adoring you from day one. But if you can connect as humans, if you have strong physical connection, and also he should be someone who you admire, like who you feel like. I mean, it doesn't matter what he does for work or whatever, just as long as you admire his values, where he sees the way in which he views the world aligns with your own values. That's really important. And then, yeah, he should adore you, and you should, in turn, adore him. And constantly reinforce how much you admire him and love being physically intimate with him, and, you know, adore him in whatever way that you perceive the word adoration, you know. But you two should serve each other equally. But if you feel like someone is dangling you from a string, run, don't walk. And then also, one other thing is to really be careful about asking about his previous relationships, because you can learn a lot. So if he says his last girlfriend was crazy, and his girlfriend before that was crazy, and his mom was crazy, and like if he's always talking about women in derogatory terms, someday he's going to be talking about you in those terms. Mm-hmm. So just watch the way that he speaks about the women in his past and in his present, and the people who raised him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was like same how I think it was Muhammad Ali when he was looking for a new agent. If they like took him out to dinner and the agent was a dick to the waitstaff, he wouldn't sign him because he's like, if this person doesn't treat everybody fairly, he's not certainly going to treat me fairly. Like he's just schmoozing me at this dinner to try and make money off me when me as a client. He doesn't actually care about me because he doesn't care about people in general.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'd say that's really good advice in life too. Is if watch how people treat like
other people. Or how
doesn't
they
matter what they
speak
do.
about people.
Yeah, that too.
Other people in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they're talking about them that way, they're talking about you that way when you're not listening.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Other relationship advice that I would have is a lot of women are remiss to speak about their partner to their friends because they're afraid that then their friends won't like the guy. Talk to your friends. Use them as a sounding board. Like, because if you have an inkling that something's off, or maybe even you don't, but you're telling stories about things that have happened, they'll be the ones to point it out, and listen to them. Listen to the friends you trust. Because you're going to be in this, like, love bubble. You're going to be in this, like, foggy cloud of all kinds of feelings and thoughts, and, you know, second-guessing yourself and second-guessing him, and you need someone who's going to listen to you, someone who actually really, really knows you. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to this microphone like it's one of my kids.
Well, it basically is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And just remember that you are so beautiful. My kids really are. They're so beautiful. Like on the inside and the outside. And you're so talented and you're so smart. And just don't let anyone take from you. So in an ideal relationship, you kind of share each other's burdens. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't carry the full weight of everything and you shouldn't carry the full weight of everything. There should be like kind of like a division of labor. You know, where both people feel like their life is better because they have this person in it. Oh, and watch out for the in-laws. Watch out for the in-laws. You're not just marrying a man, you are marrying a family.
yeah, seriously.
So make sure that you're clear that, like, the in-laws should not be running your marriage. They should not be, like, making decisions or, like...
You gotta have boundaries.
Yeah.
For sure.
Have boundaries with the in-laws. Yeah.
My grandma tried to take control of my dad's mother, tried to take, like, complete control of, like, their wedding.
Oh,
and like do like everything, like this is where it's gonna be, this is who you're gonna invite, this is the priest that's gonna marry you.
Oh, my ex-mother-in-law went as far as to like she wanted me to write down the how much money each person gave us.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's kind of petty.
So petty.
Yeah.
She's a very controlling person. So watch out for the mothers-in-law. Unless you really love them as much as you love your potential future mate, just move far away.
Yeah.
Grab your husband and go.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all I have for today, unless you have something you want to ask me.
I can't really think of anything.
Well,
I feel like you covered all the bases.
welcome to my brain. Yeah. So let's break it down into concise points.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain is tired.
Let's call it then. Unless you want to keep going.
No, I just wanted to, like, wrap it up as to what I'm saying. So, girls, here's what you do. There's a difference between having sex with someone and having a relationship with someone. And in terms of sex, make sure that you get money for it. Or that you really want to do it. Those are the only two ways to do it. And number 3, in terms of sex, if you get raped, I would be wary of going to the police. I really would. They won't believe you. They'll re-traumatize you. They'll call you a liar. But what you could do is try to poke around and see if you can find other girls who had had similar experiences. And then if you band together as a group, you might get some justice. But if you just roll in and say, oh, this happened, and then the guy rolls in and says, no, that didn't happen, it's not going to go anywhere. And always be wary of police. Always, always, always. In terms of relationships, remember, you want to find someone who you kind of bond with on a psychological and emotional level. They don't have to match you exactly, you know, but it's just like you get them and they get you. And then also, you really want to make sure that that chemistry, that physical spark is there. And number 3, you know, just set your boundaries and ask about his. And when you really want to get to know him, the best time is, like, early in the morning. Like, not right after sex because he's all brain foggy, but, like, in the morning when he's, like, making coffee and feeling kind of tender, like, you know.